Hey guys, Chris with Geek Entertainment Blog, bringing you Trials Evolution. This is a squirrel Easter egg, or scavenger hunt, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be bringing you the first 10 here, and hopefully this will make it a little easier for you guys trying to get that achievement. We're going to start off with the Mindbender level. This is the Inception level. Also, you might have seen a couple of Easter egg videos out there. They bring you like the last part. I'm going to do everything leading up to it, plus, you know, how to get it. That way it makes it a little easier so you know where to go. So, yeah, this is the Inception level here. This one's not too far into this level. There's a big block of water that you'll drive into, and the key is basically to bail out through the water as high as you can go, and then you'll backpedal into where the squirrel's at. So you see I bail out once or twice on this one. This one was a little tough, but that's because you have to get used to the dynamics of this one. Gravity plays a key factor in this level. I don't even think I'm done with this level yet, but I got the squirrel. So it's coming up here. Go through this little bit, and then you're going to go down this little ramp here into the water box, and then you bail out. And I didn't go high enough there, so we'll be button here. And that was too far. So this one was kind of hard, actually. Did I get it on that one? No. Not quite. Gonna love the B button. That one might do it. Nope. And I... Oh, yes. No. Is 8 times the charm? No? Yes? No? No. Not even close. 9 times. I don't even know why I bailed right there. 10 times. I think 10 times the charm. There we go. It's high enough, and... there you go. See? Sit on the car. The key is to get up pretty high. So there's squirrel number 1. 2 is going to be on Rocksteady here. I switch between those 2 bikes there. I like them both. Okay, let's see. This one's not too far into the level. Pretty fun level, actually. You know what? Actually, forgive me. This is the one where you got to take it all the way to the end and wait. I talked about it before in my first video, but they have a lot of funny endings if you wait for them on a lot of these levels. And this one just happens to be one of the Easter eggs. So we get through here, we jump to the end. Boom, and then the key is to wait. And you see the barrels catch on fire, and then we explode. Causes a rock avalanche, and then we just wait. And there you go, squirrel number 2. Alright, third squirrel coming up here is on Sewage Plant. These are in no particular order, so you don't have to follow my order if you don't want to. This one was a pain in the ass for me. It's probably about a quarter of the way through the level, actually. You're gonna go up and over this, and then 3 more water pipes. And then the key here is to stop after this, because you're going to be launching up this ramp and bailing out to the squirrel. So you back up till you get almost all the way up to the top. And then you jet, and at the peak, you bail out. That was not how you do it, but I think I get it on this next one. This actually took me probably 30 tries to get. But the key is you'll fling forward and go through that little door. I got the edge and the squirrels come out, but you get the idea. You gotta bail out at the peak there and get over. Next one we got is Strike. This one's not too bad. Again, another one of those if you're about a quarter of the way through the level. And the key is here, once you get past this little ramp, back up. I failed, but back up here. And you're going to fall down. You want to fall down straight, but you don't bail. Drive into this little place here. Flip up the ramp. And flip again. And inside you'll have the squirrels. There you go. Next one's Sunset Stripped. This is one of those where you have to back up. You see the beginning of the level will start with an explosion. And if you back up, you'll see that that turns green. Some fireworks go off. And what that does is it triggers a ramp towards the end of the level that you wouldn't otherwise get without triggering it, which will lead you to the squirrel. So, go up this ramp here. Drop down, and then it's right here. Normally there would be a ramp here, but this one leads you straight up, and then you just drive into this little area, and bam, there's the next squirrel. Next one's on Suspense. This one was a fun one. I think this one's about halfway through again. If you've played this level before, you know that there's a, I think I showed it on one of my story mode video. There is a swinging ramp, and that's going to be what leads you to the squirrel. Normally, you would just drive up to the next spot, and that was awesome. Ultra fail. Mega fail. So next one here, you're gonna take this up to the swing here, and instead of driving off where you're supposed to go, just hang on. And it'll back up, and then it'll do a nice big swing here. And you want to drive at the peak, and get up here, and there's the next set of squirrels. That one's pretty easy. Titan Graveyard is up next. This one was kind of tricky for me. It took me a couple tries to get this one. This is another one of those back up to get it Easter eggs. You have two fairly big ramps coming up. And if you don't lean back here, you will smash right into your face. Done that many times. Come through here, you're gonna jump through the little cages, then you're gonna jump through the stairs, and then it's right here. You wanna try to make the soft landing, and then back up. And just keep backing up. Towards the end here, you'll get to the drop off. You wanna try and land as straight as possible, otherwise you bail. And And then just back up, and underneath the bridge is our next set of squirrels. Cliffjumper. This one is fairly at the beginning. Actually, it's really at the beginning. You do one jump, and then it's another one of those where you gotta fall backwards. This one I fail a couple times at, because you gotta land just right. It's right here. Hit the top of that, and you're supposed to fall backwards. I overshoot it a couple of times. And then I go backwards behind here, which does absolutely nothing. But I thought maybe I could pull it off here. But that would be a no. So, next try, I think I get it on this one. Yeah. Barely want to go over. And then land on your top here and go back. And then you gotta go back kind of quick, because there's a boulder that falls, which gives you the next squirrel. That one was a fun one. And then the very first squirrel is in your D license test. So your very first bike, and I know I've said it before, but this one is one of those you have to wait at the end, let the video do its thing, and then you'll get your first squirrel. The license tests, I like the license tests. They're, you know, a little bit of tutorials. They teach you how to do, you know, basic stuff here in Trials. Moving back and forth, giving your jumps. And this one you're going to drive right through, and then you wait, and he's going to get hit in the head with a bunch of stuff, like the squirrels, and a piano, and then a train car. Meltdown is next. This is another pain in the ass one right here. I did this with the Scorpion. The key to this one is you can't slow down. You have to back up, catch yourself on fire, drive all the way through the level without any faults. That's another key. And then I learned the hard way. If you're thinking, oh, okay, I'm on fire, I'm going to take it real easy, nice and slow, so that I don't fault. No, if you go too slow, you're going to explode. So you have to do it with some quickness. The one that I cut it close to is right up here. You could either choose to run right into that flame pallet and drop down, or just drop down like I did, and then jump across. I prefer that way, it's easier for me. That way I don't bail as much. But a little bunny hop on the end there, and then landing this is key. Style points for you right there. And then just fly through the finish line, and there's your 10th squirrel. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoy.